Alright guys, we're going to go check out this house. I just wanted to take this video real quick to show you what I typically got to go through to get to these places, as I do not take the park in front of the house method just because in my area cops know which house is vacant, and if they see a car parked in front, they know you're not supposed to be there. So I usually park down in a parking lot, sometimes up to half a mile away, and walk through the woods. And the fun part is trying to find a path through this mess. And this is why I like doing it in the fall, by the way, because there's all these dead bushes are kind of dying. There's no more bugs. It's just a lot easier. So I just want to give you this look at what the heck I got to go through. So, and then we'll go see the house. Here we are at this house here, Pennsylvania, close to Philadelphia. I've been passing this a few times. Next to a major road. Sorry, I'm adjusting the brightness. It's an old house. I was in the house. Sorry guys, I actually filmed the inside of the house before I filmed the outside, so that's why I just said I was in the house. I couldn't get to that green room, so there must be an outside entrance. See if I can get to it, but let's get a quick tour. Not gonna really show the front, just because I'm kind of exposed, and there is a cop sitting at the median down there. And you can see the road's right here. So try to get a close enough front look here. And it's nothing really worth seeing in that greenhouse. Bunch of broken glass. So it's the front of the house. So let's go check it out. Alright guys, so I'm going to narrate this one as I'm wearing a respirator. Makes it a little harder to talk. You might hear me a little bit talking, but so we're going to check out this house right now as we're going through here. Real quick, make sure you watch the whole video. There's some cool extras at the end. A tree house, a little playhouse, and a pond. Make sure you stay tuned. So anyway, let's see what we got here. Let's check out the tour. So I came across this chest. And obviously the fake blood. Seen it many times. If it was real blood, it wouldn't be that color unless it happened a couple hours ahead of time, and I highly doubt it. Nothing surprising inside. An old cedar closet. See that in a lot of the older houses. Just keep your clothes smelling fresh. Going into the bathroom. And oh, what do you know? A massacre happened in the shower.
Again, fake blood.
Typical teens trying to make a scene, obviously. Again, fake blood. I don't think I've seen blood spray everywhere either. Sorry for not being in focus. Closet. Attic. Another bathroom. More fake blood. Looks like another bedroom. A lot of holes punched in the wall. I don't know if they're stealing piping or what. You can see the old walls with the wood plaster. And oddly, no graffiti, but more like pencil graffiti, which was odd. So I couldn't get around the stairs. You can see more there. It's more like pencils. Oh, there's some paint up top there. I want to know who the heck went through the trouble of trying to paint up there anyway. But yeah, the attic stairs are in the way, and I didn't want to move them because I wasn't sure. So
yeah,
sure wasn't going to be going up here either. So I climbed on the steps a little bit, and I had my camera extended fully up on my arm because you can see the top because I wasn't sure about the sturdiness up here.
not climbing up that. I just stepped on it, I heard it go boom. So
Yeah, you don't really see it in the video, but those steps were in pretty bad shape. So my guess this house had a lot of wallpaper. As you can see, the walls are pretty bare, and all the wallpaper is peeled off. Go down the stairs. I was being really careful. As you can see, the stairs are not in the best of shape, and that's something I've always be very careful with when I'm exploring these houses, the stairways. Just by the shape they're in. So down here, looks like it used to be the living room. There's a lot of stuff on the ground, like the old curtains. Take a look in the kitchen. Pretty standardized kitchen. A lot of old cabinets. So you got a nice little shelf area to display the plates and all that. Like an old stove. Not sure what the heck that was. New ceiling fan. Somewhat new. Dishwasher. But definitely an old stove and oven. Not sure on the date of this one. If some stove expert might be able to chime in. But definitely an old one there.
old oven.
An AC unit that has not been stolen. Surprisingly. Almost all the places will have their units stolen for the copper inside. One thing I was looking at is this wallpaper. It's hard to see. You can probably hear me talking in the background.
Look at the old wallpaper.
It's like old colonial style wallpaper.
There's behind. Oh, that's the wallpaper over top.
Not even sure if that's a house in the picture. I doubt it, but
Colonial.
I thought that was really neat. I don't know if that was underneath the wallpaper that tore off or whatnot, but I thought that was pretty cool. So this must have been the den. Looks like a lot of shelving, probably for books. Or it could have been like a small library. New ceiling fan. It's my guess is it was a den. Study room, whatever they used to call them back then. Some more of that wallpaper. Small bathroom, half bath. Nothing special in there. So again, this could be a living room too. Not sure what the rooms used to be. An old fireplace. This is obviously the main entrance door is on the left. Right there, we just looked at. The door that we just passed earlier actually goes out to that greenhouse, which was boarded up. But there was nothing inside of that one, so nothing special.
It's a pretty cool fireplace.
There it is again, right there on the left. Clothes hangers. Nothing special in there. Not even sure why I was filming that. So now we're going down in the basement. Everybody always wants to see the basement. It's very dark, but we're going down. Some odd things were down here too, which was, you'll kind of see in the video. This was, you know, that right there, which we'll go back to, but I think this was the teen hangout area, which I don't understand. Who the heck wants to hang out down in the basement? So, a little old wood shop area. Just an empty area here, screens. See the old stone foundations. Yep, typical 420 graffiti. This was pretty odd.
Like
it used to be one of them big open fireplaces down here.
In the basement.
Again, this house was built in 1720, so I don't know if they used that as a way to heat it. They filled it in but left a small hole for something. I have no idea. Small bathroom. It's like a new light bulb. Didn't check for the electric. New oil or gas. I think it's oil furnace. Newer, that is. It's sure as heck not an original. As heat back in the 1700s was not done by that. Copper's gone, obviously. New water heater, by the way. Newer. Door to the outside. That's locked. There's the tank, so it's definitely oil. Oil burned. So this was the odd room. This must be the hangout room. Obviously, there was no trespassing signs outside, and obviously here's where they were. There's a ton of them in there. Can't really see them all. Weird things though hanging from the ceiling. Bandana. I love Teddy. There's some of these bead things hanging off. A lot of pencil drawings there on the left.
Must be a hangout room.
It's kind of freaky being in that room. I didn't know what the heck was going on in there. So, well, guys, that's the tour.
I don't know if you can see it, but there's a huge tree house. Massive. In that tree there. Probably for the people who used to live here, the kids. Massive tree house. About the size of a shed. So they're building new homes right across. That's why I came here. I figured this is going to be next to get torn down. There's... Whoa. Dropped the trip. Oh, man. Gotta watch where you're walking, guys. Rule number one, step right into a large puddle of mud. God, I swear I sunk a foot. Well, there's a close-up of it. Try and brighten it up for you here. Back outside by the treehouse. I found this too, which I thought was pretty neat. And up there is the treehouse. And don't expect me to climb up there, guys. I'm not that crazy. I want to go home tonight.